it's impressive, to see such a young actress doing such an amazing job. I'm hands down with Millie Bobby Brown. I think she's the real deal in this movie.
This movie is phenomenal. I love how it brings like a lot of horror elements into this fairy tale fantasy world. It's so, so great.
Thank you. That's music for my ears. Thank you so much.
Can you talk to me a little bit about collaborating with Millie Bobby Brown to bring out such an intense performance from her when she is for a lot of the movie on her own?
I mean, yes, she is, especially if you think about the movie, there is a very big section, which is kind of like 25 minutes, that she is playing by herself. There is nothing else. Despite of the fact that the dragon is around and chasing her, but it's a voice. It's not close. It's not a physical presence. So the only actress in that long section of the movie, it's only her. And you need to have a really solid actor to put the weight of a movie like this one for such a long time. And I don't know what you think, but I think she did an amazing job on that, because you're completely mesmerized with whatever she does. And I think she conveys really well all the nuances that we have in those caves, the suffering, the pain, the encounter with the magical creatures of the glowworms, the discovery of the other princesses in the cave. So I think she navigates through those caves in such an intense, but at the same time, delicate way. And that it's coming from a great actress. There's no way that you can convey all those things if you're not a very deep and solid actor. And it's impressive, to see such a young actress doing such an amazing job. I'm hands down with Millie Bobby Brown. I think she's the real deal in this movie.
I completely agree. And one of my favorite parts was the physical transformation that we saw her go through. Can you talk about how that kind of mirrors her internal evolution as well? The physical transformation, like as she loses pieces of like the royal outfit, and how that kind of mirrors her internal transformation as well.
That was a very kind of long conversation with the writer and the costume designer in this movie, because we wanted to show with some physical element how Elodie is evolving in this journey, and how she starts almost like a dutiful young woman and turns at the end into this kind of brave fighter, independent woman, And I think we needed to show that in a very visual way. Obviously, you have the actress and she's behaving and moving and yelling and jumping and everything, but at the same time, you need a visual element, which literally conveys all those, how she's in some ways in this transformation journey, she's peeling out all these layers. And precisely, the dress that we use in the movie was perfect for that. Because the dress as a concept, it's kind of a trap. It's kind of a cage in the beginning. It's a heavy dress. It's full of metal. And it literally tells you the story that these people is putting you in a trap, and they don't want you to move so much because the dragon is going to catch you. But the way that she's taking those layers out, the way that she's taking advantage of the dress and using it as almost like a Swiss Army tool, I think shows really well the evolution of her in the journey, and how she's shifting this heavy and really difficult dress to wear into her partner. It's almost like a character in the story, the dress. And I think that's one of the beautiful things in this story, in how we use the costume into this kind of transformation,
And I saw that in 2018 it was announced that you were going to direct the live action Sword in the Stone movie. I was wondering if A, we could get an update, but B, what you would want to take from this experience into that.
That was a project that I was attached years ago, but it was put on hold from Disney. To be honest with you, I don't know what is going to happen. I think it's a great project and a great story that it needs to be told, but I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know. Let's see. Fingers crossed. But, as you can imagine, in all these movies, you never know when it's going to happen. So I really hope that Disney greenlight the movie, but right now I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
I hope it happens too, because this movie made me like even more excited to see your take on that.
Yeah, that would be great. And also the experience that I had now after this one would be fantastic to apply that into The Sword in the Stone, for sure.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. Like I said, this movie is phenomenal. You guys did such an amazing job on it. I can't wait for more people to see it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.